Hello children, welcome to Math Park. Our topic for today is box and whiskers plot. So it is very interesting topic children. In this video we are going to learn what is the use of box and whiskers plot, how to read it, how to interpret the results out of that, and we are also going to solve the question from the past paper. So do watch till end. So box and whisker plots are particularly used for comparing the distributions of two or more sets of data. And when we compare two or more sets of data, the two main items of the information from the box and whisker plots they are compared are the medians and the interquartile ranges. These are the two important things which we compare. And when we compare the medians, what we understand from that the comparing the medians, it tells us which set of data has the greatest average. And comparing the interquartile ranges tells us which set of data is more spread out or more varied. Now, while drawing the box and whisker plot, it is important to remember that the ends of the whiskers are placed at the smallest and the greatest. So this is your minimum value. This is your minimum value and this is your maximum value. And these are your whiskers. Okay, these are your whiskers. And the ends of the box are drawn at the lower and upper quartile. So this is your Q1, this is your Q3, and the in between is your median. And this is your Q2, which is the median. The width of the box gives the interquartile range. That is, the Q3 minus Q2 is your interquartile range. And the scale must be linear and labeled. It is very important to label the scale. Okay. So what is the minimum and maximum value are to be labeled on the scale. It has to be linear and it has to be labeled. And box and whisker plot, it gives a visual summary of the data. At a glance, it gives us what is what are the quartiles, what is minimum value, what is the maximum value, and what is the median. The box and whisker plot, the median and quartiles are shown together, the smallest data item and the greatest data item. Now consider the given information about waiting times to see the doctor. So shortest time, so this is your minimum value and this is your maximum value. So longest time. The lower quartile range, this is your Q1, the median that is Q2 and the upper quartile which is Q3 is 22. Now the box and whisker plot to show this information can be drawn like this. The times and minutes show the vertical here, we show it horizontally. And now we start plotting the minimum value. So the minimum value here it is 2. Then we go for a lower quartile, which is your Q1, and that is your 11 over here. Then our median, which is 15 over here. Look at this data. So 2, exactly 2. So you can see the scale. You can also note down all the values over here starting from 0, 1 to 3. Or you can simply represent only the minimum, maximum values and the quartiles. Then goes your upper quartile, which is 22 over here. And then the longest time, which is 37 over here. After that, we draw the box. And so these are your whiskers and this is your box. So this is your Q1, this is your Q2, which is the median, this is your Q3, this is your minimum value and this is your maximum value. And this is a box. This is your box and these are your whiskers. Okay, these two are your whiskers that you need to understand. So easy that. Let's take a question here. The box and whisker plot, it shows the information about the daily earnings of factory A and the factory B given over here. They compare the distributions of the early earnings of the two groups of workers. Okay, so earnings are given, daily earnings are given here in dollars, $300, $400, and so on. And now we are asked to compare the distributions of the earnings. So what we have understand here, the median for factory A, this is your median for factory A this is your Q2, that is median for factory A is $500. And the median for factory B, this is your Q2 for factory B, which is 530. This is $530. So what do you understand from the medians? This means that in general, the workers of the factory A, they earn, the average of factory A is less than the workers of factory B. Okay. So this is how from the median we can understand that the workers of factory A, they earn less than the workers of factory B. Now let us find the interquartile range for factory A. So for factory A, you can see that the The Q3 here is 590 and the Q2 here is 430. So the difference between Q3 minus Q1, we get 160 is the interquartile range for factory A. For factory B, your Q3 is, this is your Q3, which is 580 and your Q1 is 450. Look at this data over here. Look at this axis. This is 450 exactly. And the interquartile range for factory B is $130. So what we understand from here, that in general, the weekly earnings at factory A are more varied. Can you see this? The range, the interquartile range is more. So are more varied than the earnings of factory B. So this is how we are able to compare the median and the interquartile range and read out the box and whiskers plot. Now let us take one question which was from Feb-March series of 2022. So box and whisker plot gives the information about the heights in centimeters of some plants. So box and whiskers plot. Now this is your Q2, which is median. Okay, and the median here it is 11.5, exactly midway between 11 and 12. So it is 11.5 centimeter. The range we have to find, that is the difference between the maximum and minimum value. So it is 14 minus the minimum value is 2. So 14 minus 2, which is 12 centimeter. And the interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. So your Q3 is 13.5. This is your Q3 and your Q1 is 5. So it is 13.5 minus 5, which is 8.5 centimeter. Got it? So these type of questions are asked in the examination, children. So if you like the video, please share with your friends. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.